Here we are at episode 3 of One Piece. And I really like how they constructed this early portion of the series. And again, I'm curious, and I'm sure by the time this post, people have said in comments yesterday what the situation is, as far as whether this closely followed the manga, if the manga was like constructed this way as well. But whoever did it, whether it's the author of the manga or the showrunner of the series, you start with your central character, Luffy. And Colby is like the audience's entry into Luffy. Like, he interacts with Luffy because we can't. Because he's a short-term character. Like, if he was joining the crew, it'd be different. It'd be okay, we're introducing two people at once. And you can do that. But we're not really doing that. We're just doing Luffy, right? And so, now, Zoro is introduced in the second episode. And it's great, you can get some like character backstory and stuff like that. But so the first episode is all about Luffy. We introduce him. We also do world building, like, because we actually don't see Luffy at least 6, 7, 8 minutes into the first episode. So the world building first. The opening theme song covers a little bit of that, and then what happens up until he comes out of the barrel. It does some more, and then it's a isolated adventure, a quick, basically 15-minute adventure because you have the setup before that. And then, he's defeated the first pirate. It would have been a mistake to do the two-parter there, right? The first 2 episodes be a two-parter. You just want one quick, simple, isolated. You could show this episode to somebody. This is the show. This is what the show is. So they do a great job there. Then they go into an actual extended storyline. I think this is just a two-parter, if I remember right. But it works like that. So then you do a two-parter. And in a two-parter, you're introducing Zoro, and you're introducing. She was introduced in the first episode. You're just kind of like showing a little bit of her every episode, whatever her name is, and she'll be folded into the crew soon enough, right? So they're pacing out very well. They're not trying to do a Game of Thrones 15, 20, 30 character introductions in the first episode, and all the world building and all the plot. Just let me just drop this in your lap. Now I know their first episode was an hour, but like, we're already up to 44 minutes with the 2 episodes. This will make it an hour. And within that hour, we'll only know Luffy, Zoro, and I don't even think we'll know the girl's name yet after 3 episodes. And we'll have defeated 2 pirates. So we're seeing that there's a difference in pirates. Some of them, this guy's basically land-based, it seems. He's basically running he's almost like a legitimate organization. Like, he has taken over a town with their apparatus and with the mechanisms in place. I assume they're collecting taxes, and they've got facilities, and he doesn't really need to go out and rob ships, because, again, pirate's a broad word in this universe, so they don't have to do everything. He's like a land pirate almost, a robber baron of some sort is more what he is. And is giving himself like a legitimate position and using legitimate organizations to service himself, starting with the Navy, right? So that just shows us there's going to be different kinds of antagonists and villains and things going on from, so like in this first 2 episodes now, they've done so much world building, so much character development. Same with the segment. So like, I just want to take a moment and just, praise the pacing that we've seen so far. Now I'll be the judge of how well it's being paced 100 episodes from now. We'll just have to see. But so far, out the gate, it's a very strong out the gate. This isn't a situation, I think, where the 3rd season of the X-Files is when it starts getting good. The 3rd season of Star Trek Next Generation is when it starts getting good. When I rewatch X-Files, I start with like some of the mythology episodes in season 2. I watch nothing from season 1. When I start Next Generation, I think I start with the 3rd season. Maybe there's a few good episodes in the 2nd season, but here you would start at the beginning. There's a reason why I came back and did this. I was advised people wouldn't want to watch reactions if I start with episode 12 or something. We're only missing 11 out of 1,500 episodes. Percentage-wise, that's half of 1% or something like that. Probably less. 11 is nothing compared to 1,500. But it's worth going back and revisiting these because it's so well constructed from the very beginning. I think you could start with season 2 of Supernatural and lose nothing. I really do. Like, maybe you start with a 3-parter that ends season 1. You start there. Start with episode 18 or 17 or 18 of season 1 of Supernatural. You can start there, watch nothing else. Start there, and you'll be fine, and you can enjoy the whole series. I don't start watching reactions of Supernatural until they get into season 2. Same with Buffy. I don't watch the first season of Buffy. I won't watch reactions of it, and I don't rewatch the first season. Like, there's a bunch of shows like this that are really popular, really good shows, all-time classic shows. The first season is garbage. This particular case, like, it's strong out the box. So, just deserves a second of praise. That's all I'm saying. All right, you know the drill. We're going one frame after the opening credits. And again, like third episode in a row, we start with the sun and stuff. That's why I thought there was going to be a motif, and then they just drop it. So I just wonder if maybe visually they're saying these 3 episodes together are kind of like the pilot. Maybe that's what it is. I never thought about that before. When they stop opening with the sun will be when I think that they've moved on to, okay, now we're in the series proper. Everything up until that has been prologue. I wonder visually if that's what they're doing. Because this is intentional. This is not an accident. This is the 3rd straight episode they've opened with the sun. Which is, I was taking the wrong conclusions from it the first time I watched these. So this is not an accident. I just wonder what it actually means. At any rate, let's go ahead and get into this. We're going on 1. 3, 2, 1. That's right, shooting. He's sweating. Yeah. I gotta say, his iron jaw is pretty cool. I thought it was a mask at first. I've just picked up on the fact. Oh wait, we're going back in time. Okay, that's right. They do that sometimes, right? That's a little lame. But this is actually his jaw, right? That's not a mask. I said it was a mask. So his jaw was ripped off, and he replaced it with an iron jaw. And his arm was removed, and so cut off or whatever, and so he replaced it with an axe. I thought it was a mask until just this moment. I'm a bad mofo. That's right. And who is the mysterious pretty girl? Is she pretty? I don't know. But she is definitely mysterious. We know that for a fact. Yeah, but he grows on you. I've come to like him. This makes me very happy. Yep, all 3 are mine. Exactly. 3 sword style is pretty stupid, but hey, I'm rolling with it. This is what he wants to. He wants you to be a government-defying villain. Yeah, he's tempting you. Yeah, that's a pretty good trade. I knew you were going to say yes. Woohoo. Yeah, we're just standing here letting this really long conversation happen, by the way. The whole devil fruit thing seems to have gotten around. Most people know about it. We're going to get the devil fruit backstory. What devil fruit ability would you want to have? I don't want to be Gum Gum. The breathing fire and starting tsunamis is not that interesting. Uh, so far, there's not a devil's fruit power I want, but there will be. They'll introduce us to one sooner or later. Luffy is not that bright, by the way. He's literally holding 3 swords that can cut through ropes, and he's trying to untie the ropes. I mean, come on, dude. You can cut through the ropes. You have a sharp object. That's what I'm talking about. Dumbass. That's right. Well, he's dead. Oh, okay. Yep, the sword in the mouth. I'm just not buying it, man. It's cool visually, though. Oh, man, they're crying. Yeah, but it's a little legitimate Navy. Really. Sure, fine, whatever. Weirdest arrangement ever. You're gonna have to apologize to me. He switches positions very quickly. Why don't you fight, big boy? He's so big and tough. Ha ha ha! He cleared him. He effing cleared him. They almost got me. That's right. I like how he's talking with the sword in his mouth. You'll stand against him or you'll regret it. Ooh, I like that animation with his eyes being dark. That is great. The animation was a little off-putting. I probably mentioned this. As you said, there was a lag there, so I'm going to have to edit that part out. I was used to Attack on Titan and Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. I love those animation styles, and they're two very different animation styles. Attack on Titan's like very super realistic, right? Axe hand. Damn right. But this has really grown on me. Like the flexibility to have so many different character designs and what they can do with what they're doing with the shading is fantastic. So it really appeals to me now. By the way, because there was that lag, I'm going to have to cut out a little portion of it. It may not line up correctly, so just check the subtitles to make sure yours is still in line with mine. Yeah, trounced completely. He has been trounced. There's other navies he can join. This isn't the only navy in the entire world. That's right, kick his ass. Oh, crap. That's not great. Pay attention. I'm not paying attention to you. Well, that's not good. Finally got some balls, huh? He's gonna kick your ass. He still has control of the situation. Really? Yeah, I don't care about your life, kid. I'm gonna stomp you out. But I just realized this kid doesn't have the guts to murder an innocent kid. The son doesn't have the guts to murder an innocent kid. I mean, yeah, we already heard your name. Now, see, the axe could be a problem, right? It's sharp, but I think it got blocked, didn't it? Or did he get? Oh, Zoro killed him, right? That's right. I was like, man, that's a little grim. By the way, I just remembered. I think in my original reactions, I thought that they didn't show Luffy's violence in the first episode, and it didn't show the violence here because they were afraid to show violence. Well, that turned out not to be true. We've seen plenty of violence, so it's for aesthetic reasons. That's the only reason why they don't show it. Yeah, that's right. In the first case, they didn't want to reveal his powers too soon because they want it to be dramatic. The longer you wait to reveal them, the more dramatic it is. In this case, I'm not sure why they didn't show it. I mean, I would have. He's just using a sword. It's not anything special, right? He's hungry, man. As usual. See, in this case, it makes sense because he's been in a courtyard for 20 days. So that actually makes sense. That's right. She be stealing. I think she gets sneaky sneak music, doesn't she? Say. I think she's looking for a map, right? You didn't do a good job hiding your safe. Can you pick a safe? That's the question. Oh, well, I guess that's easy. Excellent. Give me paid. I've flashily taken the map. Oh, that's right. That dude says flashily a lot, doesn't he? Captain Buggy. Yeah, that dude is like way super dramatic as I remember it. I've flashily taken the map. Yep, she's gonna have to go kick his ass. Look at her. Committed, man. Ah, finally get a new face. Hadn't eaten for 3 weeks. Huh? That feels like you would be dead. Maybe not, but hey, man, he burns a lot of calories. Stretching, you need a lot of energy for that. Yep. Now that I've eaten 6 months' supply of food from you, you people be living on the street in 2 weeks. Yeah, about that. Yeah, in the middle, this being the beginning of the middle. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. They are pretty strong. They're a good team. I got a pirate dinghy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is a dog necessary? It's absolutely necessary the dog be peeing on the boat. Just further degradation. You're out of your mind, kid. Like I said, out of your damn mind. Hey, and he'll be standing just like that on his ship. He's all about the coolness of it. You really are an idiot. Who's more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him? Really, out your nose? This kid's a mess. He is a mess, I say. Hmm. Yep, but that's not the grand line, though. So there's a red line and then there's a grand line. Oh, okay. It's like longitude and latitude. Gotcha. Gold Roger, that's a great name for a king of pirates. One Piece treasure. I bet it's his child or something. It's a person. Man, a lot of foreshadowing here. It'll be many, many episodes before we reach this point. More than 20, at least. I'm going in. Yep. Yep, I'm an idiot. What can I say? I really thought he was going to join the team, right? So it kind of surprised me when they leave him behind. Yeah, ish. And I still don't. I figured. Yeah, screw the Navy. Oh, right, yeah. They'll know you were a pirate. A chore boy. That's even worse than being a pirate. Yeah. We like to cut your jib, kid. What are you going to do about it? That happened just this minute, right? Yeah, but you need to get rolling. What are you going to do about it? So you came here to get your ass kicked, is what you're telling me. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. So is it a global navy? Not just a navy from this one island? Yeah, that's right. Revolution. Pack some to go. Oh, he did pack. Look at him. He did pack something to go. That's very smart. Good job. Hell no. Look at him. What? What do you care? That's why I'm stitching you out. Close enough. He's not going to stitch you out. Man, maybe you should just become a farmer. What's your point, kid? I like how they're dragging this out. Damn, kick his ass. I was just going to say you were a prisoner. Yeah, stomping him out. This is what you get. Damn, he is stomping him. He is dog walking him. Yeah, yeah. He is taking him around the block, man. Look at him. How are you standing up still? Look at him. Smashed. He beat the crap out of you. You can't make that assumption. That's thin as hell. Good looking at it. Stuff like this made me think the show is for like really small children, right? Like we're talking Last Airbender stuff. It's not really. It's a little surface level, a little cliche, a little obvious, right? Simple, maybe a best way to put it. But this isn't really a show for kids, I don't think. Not you very young kids. Last Airbender was just too juvenile for me. After the way you just got your ass kicked, denied. Oh, you're gonna be a chore boy again, okay? Yeah, whatever. I didn't ask your opinion, Smedley. Oh, really? Man, I spit on your background check. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, apparently. It's just that simple. No background check. We don't even know your name, but you can join us. What is he, 10, 12? He could be 8. And they're letting him join. Yep. Like you said, it was pretty simple. They're aware of that too. I'm here to kick your ass again. Oh, wait. Somebody, like, the first time I watched this, somebody told me he comes back at some point. It doesn't surprise me. He feels like somebody they'd bring back. See you in episode 480. Thanks, girl, but you can put your damn hand down. He did see, he saw through it too, right? I don't remember that part. So it's automatically makes it less simple, right? That's kind of what I'm saying, though, right? It's not really for little kids. It can appear that way. Damn. Why is everybody on hunger strikes, man? That's just not healthy. Yep. I will sink you someday. Feels like it's a continuous journey, though. One of those behind the scenes essays or whatever was talking about that. Like, you can actually trace their path on a map. And they're not going back and forth. Like, you couldn't do that for, like, Star Trek Next Generation, for instance. They're over here, they're over here, they're over here. Their journey makes no sense. But here, the journey makes sense. You can actually trace it on a map. So he won't be going back this way again, is what I'm saying. Really? His dad? I don't remember. I think so. The straw hat came from the dad too, right? Or somebody's a mentor of some sort. Yeah, that's a really solid 3 episode start. That right there is probably my favorite episodes of the first 3. It's really hard to categorize at this point. Small sample size, but that was a very very solid episode. They moved a lot of story along, and this I bet the next episode I don't remember, but I predict the next episode will not start with the sun, which means visually and they're telling us these 3 episodes go together. We'll see.